Adrenaline recreates what video gamers call first-person shooters, or FPS, in a board game format. I have a confession to make. I'm not a big fan of multiplayer FPS. I don't have the dexterity nor the reflexes required to play them efficiently, but I like Adrenaline. In fact, I really like it. Probably because it feels more like playing some kind of weird turn-based FPS with the active pause on, which gives me all the time I need to assess the situation before executing some kind of cool and awesome moves. So much so that the game delivers a surprisingly good amount of tactical decisions and thus appeals to a large crowd of gamers, even to the ones like me who don't care about FPS. Let's be clear, Adrenaline is not the only FPS/board game out there, but as far as I know, it is the first that focuses entirely on the tactical skills of the players. Without any dice to roll and with perfect information on the board, it is truly about moving and shooting at each other to earn points. In fact, after an hour of playtime on average, the winner will most likely be the player who got to be the best at both moving and shooting, which really feels satisfying and in a sense very thematic for an FPS. On an adjustable board, 3 to 5 players face off in an arena, taking turns to run around, grab weapons or ammo, and of course shoot at each other. And that's it, a turn is that simple. Choose 2 actions from those listed on the player board between moving, grabbing and shooting, and you're good to go, knowing that you're free to repeat the same action twice if that's what you want to do. Adrenaline is an easy game to teach and to learn, even for beginners, especially since all 5 characters play with the same actions without any kind of unique special powers. But it is not a game without some strategy. Trust me, intermediate and expert players won't be bored. The key is to make the right decisions about where to move and which weapons to grab and use. The strategy also lies in good resource management, since players will need the right ammo-colored cubes to reload the 21 unique weapons covering all the classics from railgun to flamethrowers, rocket launcher, sniper rifle, and so on and so forth. Most of them offer alternate modes to inflict more damage or target more players, and even if the iconography is pretty explicit, you'll find yourself regularly coming back to the weapon reference guide packed with flavor text to verify what gun can do what. I want to highlight Adrenaline's interesting way of earning points. Every time a player dies, all the players who shot at him will receive points based on a majority system. The player with the most hits will get the most points. Players are also rewarded for being the first or the very last one to hit an opponent. Of course, there's nothing wrong about taking advantage of an easy target, but killing the same player over and over grants fewer points each time and empowers the opponent. In fact, depending on how badly the player is injured, he may receive the benefit of unlocked special abilities like moving and shooting in a single action. There's also a mark system that acts like a revenge mechanism, so a victim can retaliate big time if need be. And by the way, don't worry, the characters always respawn, no one's ever out of the game. The main aspect about Adrenaline that I love is that players are constantly keyed into what's happening on the board, observing what others are doing and thinking about what their next best move will be. Right from the box, Adrenaline offers the classic deathmatch, domination and turret modes, but I wouldn't be surprised to see more coming in the future. In fact, CGE Games already mentioned possible scenario missions which could work really well with the system in place. Bottom line, not only is this a great segue for video gamers to get into board games, but it is truly a great tactical board game that you'll find yourself playing over and over again.